Hello and welcome back to Sack to the Future. This is week number 16, second from the end, here in 1962. The Chicago Bears at 9-5 are taking on the Minnesota Vikings. This is playoff implication football, as the Bears are currently tied, coming into this week tied with the Rams and Cowboys. Two of those three should get wild cards. However, if any of them lose out, then these Minnesota Vikings, if they win out, or the Cardinals or the Lions, have a chance to jump in, steal a wild card spot. Very unlikely that all three 9-5 teams will lose out. However, the possibility still exists. There you see the Lions, Vikings, and Cardinals all still alive right now. The Rams are on the outside at 9-5, but you see the Cowboys did lose earlier this week at 9-6, and the Bears right now have the top wild card spot of the group at 9-5. But again, the Cowboys lost, so if the Bears lose this one, that keeps the Vikings alive, and it also allows the Rams to jump into the number one wild card spot with a win. So the Rams do have a very tough opponent in the Cleveland Browns, so that is a game that will be on the Tears 89 channel, and certainly will be important for people to watch. If the Bears can win this one, that eliminates the Vikings. The other 7-7 teams would be on the brink, and then if the Rams were to win their game, or either the Cowboys or the Rams win next week, that would eliminate the rest of the 7-7 teams. So out comes Billy Wade. Billy Wade over 67%. That's the good news. Over 3,000 yards is good as well. 20 touchdowns is okay, but 29 interceptions, of course, is disastrous. He needs to try his best to stay under 30, which would mean no interceptions thrown the last two games of the season. And I would definitely take that. Next week, of course, the Bears are playing the best team, or the second best team actually, in the AFL or the AFC, the real-life AFL champion Dallas Texans. So the possibility of the Bears losing next week is very real. So when I said the Vikings need the Bears to lose out, well, if they beat me here, there's definitely a real chance I can lose to the Dallas Texans next week. And then they get to play the Lions next week, so the Vikings, as hard as it seems, if they win their two games, there's a possibility they could jump past both the Lions and Bears. The Cowboys lost their first one, so then it's just down to if the Cowboys lose their Week 17 game. So it's not impossible, but again, just not likely. Obviously, I would like to just take them down here and make sure that their season is over. Lee, Jones, Pyle, Cadile, and Fanning across the line. Gallimore and Caceres, the running backs, Morris and Farrington, the wide receivers, and Ditka, the tight end. And actually, just thinking it through, if the Bears win this game, that'll put them at a conference win above the Rams. And okay, well, the Rams can still pass them, but if they win this game, the worst they can do is 10-6. They own the tiebreaker against the Cowboys, and the other three teams at 7-7 could not get to 10-6. So the Bears actually clinch a wild card spot if they win this game. Unless I did something wrong, I believe the Bears can clinch themselves a playoff spot today. Oh my gosh. It looked like my two receivers hit each other, and that forced that play to be incomplete. Unbelievable. So the Vikings stop the Bears on the opening drive. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this is going to be into the end zone for a touchback. Terrible bounce. Okay, so Fran Tarkenton comes out. You see he's at 64%. 19 touchdowns, only 9 interceptions. So in Fran Tarkenton's second year, in the Vikings' second year of existence, he is figuring things out much better than I am, as he's throwing 10 more touchdowns than interceptions, which would be a miracle for me. You see Leggett still in there because Kilcullen in the middle is hurting still. Oh boy. There's a move put on by Mason, and that might be a touchdown. Yep. Number 25, you saw their dive at the last minute. That's J.C. Caroline. He's finally back. But nothing mattered on that play, as the one guy that could have tackled him got juked out of his shoes. And then Tommy Mason goes the distance for a touchdown. And now, all of a sudden, the Vikings are starting to believe that they're still alive. And the Bears, who started the season 8-2, can now see a realistic possibility of missing the playoffs. If the Bears lose this game, it's not a joke anymore. The Rams can pass them later, I believe today, on the Terrors 89 channel. That puts them in the last spot, tied with the Cowboys. Yeah, they have the tiebreaker against the Cowboys, but that still means if they lose against the best team in the AFL, the Dallas Texans, and the Cowboys win, they're out. Or even if the Cowboys don't win, these Vikings or Lions or Cardinals can steal it from them. So Bears need to come back and win this game. You see the Oilers and Buccaneers, that on the John M. channel possibly tonight. That should be the last game of the week, and then we'll move on to Week 17 and see exactly where the playoff standings are at. Here's the defense for these Vikings. Denton, Dixon, Prestel, and Jim Marshall across the line. Rip Hawkins, Clancy Osborne, and Cliff Livingston are your linebackers. Butler and Lampson in the back. Schrockman and Dean Derby are the corners.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Leopard, set. Back in. Here we go. Green, 39. Green, Leopard. He'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out.
That's almost intercepted. That was not the right play there. Got a safety on Koya Morris. See what that safety does. They might have it all covered up here. Oh, yeah, looks like they do. Let's see if he can make a move. Nope, spun too early. Farrington's brought down short. 45-yard line.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Come on, Gallimore. Gallimore just enough, I believe. Just enough for the first down. Nice power from Gallimore there. Oh. So the Bears have to go for the fourth down, just get enough. There's completion to Caceres out of the backfield, and he gets a gain of 9.
So many times in today's NFL, described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat.
Halfway through the first quarter, Vikings with the quick Tommy Mason 80-yard touchdown run lead the Bears 7-0. Play action pass. And that's complete out to Willie Gallimore. It's complete underneath to Marconi. Another first down for the Chicago Bears. And now on 1st and 10 from the 27. See how the Vikings line up. 8 in the box. Play action. And did Ditka drag the foot? He did. First down, 1st and goal from the 8. And Ditka hits the 1,000-yard receiving mark on a nice catch. Caceres hit and stopped. 2 carries now, negative 1 yard.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
I was hoping the receiver would pick up the block there, but fortunately that did not occur. Third and goal from the 6.
Back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
And there's Gallimore hit and stopped and injured. Jim Marshall with the trifecta, the hit, the takedown, and the injury. Oh, this is week 16 again, everyone. Injuries at this point in the season are not okay. And the Bears don't want to lose all momentum. Let's make sure we get 3 points out of it. And they do. So late in the first quarter, Bears trail the Vikings 7-3. Tommy Mason, double duties, is also returning. All right.
The Vikings offense making their way back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take a new
Okay, just a bruised shoulder.
I like how you use Fortnite.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct? But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games?
See what Eddie O'Brien can get off a block.
This time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled.
It does, but late. Luckily, Tarkenton inaccurate on that throw, although the Bears did have double coverage on the receiver. Tingelhoff in the middle, Huth, Rattled, Alderman, and Linden the rest of the offensive line. Tommy Mason and Hugh McElhaney are the running backs. Ferguson, Tricount are the receivers.
2nd down following the incompletion.
Bears secondary in the best shape it's been in about 2 months, as they have all 4 of their normal starters in. The line still needs to get healthy. There is a tackle by J.C. Caroline after a 7-yard gain. Not mean to pick that play.
Most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can get a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Oh boy, nobody on that entire side of the field. And Fran Tarkenton scrambles for 23 yards. Kind of forgot for a second that Fran Tarkenton will take off. No QB spy on that play, and it hurt. And there's Mason putting another spin move on. 2 carries, 87 yards. There's a priority alert. You see the Packers take a 10-0 lead on the Cowboys.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game.
Mason gains 3 and just inches short.
Job defensively, thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noticed, where the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there.
And Fran Tarkenton rolls to the right and fires it incomplete. That'll take it to 4th down. Also the end of the first quarter. So second quarter will start with a field goal attempt of 52 yards. Or 51. 51-yarder. Block it. Not be blocked. But will be short. Actually, well short. Interesting that he even tried it. However, maybe the coach called it at the end of the first quarter, and then the switch sides of the field will cause that to be well short. I will take it. The Bears need this win.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10.
Gallimore is going to get through. Make a juke, and Jim Marshall catches him from behind. But a nice run. Gallimore. Establish the ground game here.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that.
Gallimore again.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Second and 6 coming up here. Caceres. Backfield ready again. Gallimore. They'll get it and get taken down by a man that was partially blocked. That's just pathetic.
2 yards a game there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for 1st.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out the stop shot running play.
All right, now look at 56.
Keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action.
All right, here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
There's Caceres making a nice move, or a nice run for a 1st down. Caceres not really the type to make a bunch of moves. Bears now in field goal range, trying to put it in the end zone.
That's exactly what happened on that play. The offensive line moved the defensive front, created space.
Oh, Gallimore took a shot. Luckily, he's okay, as he, remember, shaken up earlier today. Gallimore up to 50 yards.
Old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Here we go now.
It's Gallimore up the middle for a 1st down. Another tackle by Jim Marshall.
7 yards in the pick up there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. Look at that nice little
Gallimore gaining 2 more yards. Second and goal coming up.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the scout troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right.
Set! 319! 319! Detroit! Detroit!
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Completion of Farrington, but not much. Only a gain of about 2.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough
Green
coverage.
39!
That's intercepted in the end zone.
Able to get there and pick it.
Billy Wade throws his 30th interception. Luckily, he makes the tackle, so it's not a pick 6.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points.
Another disastrous interception.
Instead, they throw an interception, and then they come away empty.
Oh my gosh. Nice tackle. Ripped to the ground. Enough to Mason, not much. 5 carries, though, 87 yards. He's averaging over 17 yards a carry. Of course, his first carry, again, got him 80. So, at least the average has come down from 80. Something a little bit more. And there's Fran Tarkenton getting taken down for a sack by Eddie Obradovich. Rookie comes up with a nice play and a weird celebration. So the Bears turn it over, but luckily force the Vikings backwards a little bit, and then Willie get the ball back.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And he'll take it just outside the 40.
Morris makes a move past the first guy, but gets thrown to the ground, and then 48 of the Vikings does a good job avoiding piling on, leaping over.
I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Set! Green!
Now a handoff here.
There's Jim Marshall getting off of his block and making another tackle.
Losing yardage at the 50. Right
He
at
has 5 tackles now.
loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Came out in a power set, that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Depending what the guy does here, this could be a good play.
Green 39!
Carrington in motion.
From the midfield strike, they lift it low.
Nice completion. Gallimore makes it a first down and a pretty good play. The defense didn't do what I wanted them to do. It could have been a touchdown had they done that, but they were a little too smart on that play. But Gallimore still picks up the first down, which is nice.
They need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now.
Gallimore picks the wrong hole, but still gets a couple yards. 2-minute warning. Bears still trailing the Vikings.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play. I'm going to check in with you.
Saris up the middle.
Down to about the 27.
Needs a couple. 3rd and 4 coming up.
That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping much.
Saris gets close, but the Vikings are going to call timeouts.
Now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Kick is up and good.
It is right there. It's good.
Vikings got close to blocking that one, but luckily kick is good. Bears pull within a point, 7-6.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
Tommy Mason with an early touchdown. The Vikings have made it hold so far.
That's a pretty good return here as he'll get
There was Tommy Mason on the return, gets out to the 29-yard line.
And now out comes Minnesota. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense.
And Tarkin runs out of the pack, but then still ends up getting sacked.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it, he was on his back.
So it just brings us right back to what we said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And that's knocked away. J.C. Caroline. Tarkin's only completed 1 pass, but his team leads 7-6.
Defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold on.
Handoff and tackled. Bears are going to go ahead and use a timeout now as the Vikings run the ball, try to take some time off the clock, but the Bears call the timeout.
Here's Kevin Huber now.
And now the Bears will have a chance to get some points before the half. Vikings will get the ball to start the second half, so at least avoided the scoring and then getting the ball back to score again. Now it would be very excellent if the Bears actually got some points before kicking it to them. We see the Titans and Bills in a tough one, 10-10. Sarah 6 carries 17 yards today.
You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Single. Hey, watch 28.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh gosh, he jumped the route and picks it off for a pick 6. It's an incredible play by number 45. Schrockman with some boost of acceleration there. Picks it off. Like I haven't seen it before, but still get surprised at some of these acceleration boosts.
People try to change directions. Hard to do.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it.
I threw it. I guess I knew there was a chance. I just not expecting to pull that off yet again. Damn it, come on, Wade. No more interceptions.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation?
He's going to have to act like it's college football. If he's not extremely wide open,
Just a little time to try to
he's not going to be able to throw it. And he drops it. Awesome. Absolutely amazing.
You may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Now let's go.
And that's knocked away. Linebacker does a great job staying with Ditka, knocking the ball
One
away.
thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after them, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now back to throw.
And that's complete and out of bounds.
They give them 14 yards.
Finally Wade finds something that works.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can run in their offensive defend because you think it's a go route. When he breaks it back on the comeback, there's one other thing you need as well. Exactly right. Gotta have some precision.
Completion to Gallimore. He'll go out of bounds. Not much. Blocking wasn't there for the big play, so he had to get out.
A lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Second down now after the pass completion.
Here we go now.
That's tipped a mile in the air and intercepted. 3 interceptions in the first half for Wade. That one was, I mean, you would think that I know the plays I'm calling. That play I haven't used too much, and I actually read the route wrong. I thought it was a streak draw on the outside, and he darted inside first to get closer to the safety. And so then when I threw it, it was double coverage instead of one-on-one coverage. So the tip was kind of ridiculous, but I mean, throwing into double coverage kind of should get intercepted. So more of not knowing the route the receiver was running. So 2 of the 3 have definitely been my problem. One was a little bit cheap. One that was a pick 6, but it's happened before the season, so I should know that it's possible, regardless of if it's realistic or not. Jacksonville up on Houston 24-0. Broncos got to win, so they stay alive. Will the Bears actually clinch a playoff spot? Even with a loss, they do stay alive. But again, with a loss, they keep the Cardinals, Lions, and Vikings all alive, which now means there's 6 teams fighting for 2 spots instead of just the Bears being in and having the Cowboys and Rams fight it out for the last spot.
Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
You got it.
Tarkenton goes underneath and completes his second pass of the day. Is that Adams? It's Adams for a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to.
So we're in the third quarter. The Bears have gotten 2 field goals. The Vikings have 2 touchdowns.
Let's go. Blue,
Mason tried to pull off another spin move, but luckily this time Taylor was not falling for it, but he's still getting even that much closer to a 100-yard gain.
Some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact, it's a lot easier to stay upright.
Unbelievable blocking by the Vikings. Mason's up to 110 yards. Mason up to 110 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
There's a nice hit. Bill George. Gain.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can...
Beckman in there now. And he doesn't go anywhere. Actually, they gave it to Triple. So now a 3rd and 10.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
All right, here we go.
Complete and nice tackle by J.C. Caroline, just short of the first down. Now they're definitely in position for a field goal, but at least the drive stops.
That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner.
And that kick is up, and that kick is long enough. Vikings have now made it a 2-score game, 17-6 over the Chicago Bears.
So he missed a field goal earlier, but he says not this time.
Billy Wade, 3 interceptions thrown so far. So we need no more the rest of the half, obviously. See if he can figure out something. This Viking defense. Some crack in the armor, if you will.
For their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense now to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half.
Gallimore finding a nice open space to the outside. Get a few yards.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
What? Come on, hold on to the ball, Farrington.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Wow, that was almost picked off again.
Complete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have got his feet down here, it would have been another.
3rd and 10.
Great game taking the ball away.
Now let's go.
Thought they had another one. Just unable to get those cleats inbounds.
There's Wade finally making a nice pass.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
See if we can't go hurry up because
Goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
gotta do something different. Gallimore getting caught immediately and dropped.
Back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
And that was interesting. The Viking player had no clue where he was, and that'll be a free 5 yards.
A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it,
4.5 to go here in the 3rd. Bears in trouble, 17-6.
Jump too quickly.
Hurry up, here we go.
Dang it. Looked like a big hole if I could just get past 62, but of course I failed to do just that.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic.
No.
But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire game. Maybe change some blocking assignments.
Sayers does not pick up the first down.
Overall essence of the running game.
Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
Hurry up, here we go. Watch it now, Barney.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
All right, here we go.
Wide open, and of course Billy Wade can't throw it right, so it's not a touchdown, but at least Adams did everything he could to make sure he caught the ball and gained the 28 yards. All out rush by the Vikings, which allowed a wide open, which should have been a touchdown. But Billy Wade turned the touchdown into a 28-yard game, which is still not bad. But now someone's going to have to pick him up and get the rest of the yardage for the touchdown. Maybe it's Caceres. Caceres fights, but he only gets 1 yard to the 4.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Caceres gets himself down to the 1 yard line. Still not in, though.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, two-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Third and goal.
Better than this for an opportunity.
All right, here we go.
Oh my God, Caceres pushed back, loses yards. Fourth and goal.
And it brings up fourth down.
Another stop on third down, and this defense still has a lot of touchdowns.
And another field goal is through, but the Bears still trail by 8, 17-9. They just can't seem to put the ball in the end zone.
He's accounted for all 9 of their points thus far.
And he's definitely keeping them afloat. But we say it so often, field goals are not going to win you games in the National Football League. They've got to find ways to start capitalizing when they get down near the red zone.
And it's a pretty good return here as we get it up to the 20.
So all the turnovers have been gotten by the Vikings. The Bears really could use defensive first turnover here.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You run through it. You probably got some pressure.
Why wouldn't it let me turn into anyone that could hit him? Luckily, Obradovich gets the sack, but it was just ridiculous.
On certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one forward. Quarterback was hit.
Green 39! Green 39!
So handoff gets a couple yards. Mason up to 115 yards. So 3rd and 9. The Bears must get the ball back on this right after this play, or on this play.
They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And there's a nice sack from Leggett, who's playing for the injured Bill Cullen. So that's a nice play off of someone from the normally on the bench. And the Bears do get the ball back before the third quarter ends. Still down by 8, though. Need to find a way to get the ball in the end zone and stop settling for field goals.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is fielded at the 27. They'll line up in another 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
Farrington in motion. What? Come on. It's all green, and the guy hits me before I can even get to the line.
You take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive
Wade
tackles.
takes off, gets 7.
No gain.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They're able to get through on a nice second effort and get the first down.
They get 9 on that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Oh,
2 yards on the pickup.
only 2 yards there, and that'll end the third quarter. Bears down 17-9.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter.
Now let's go! Over! Watching now, Barney!
Now they try the right side here.
Dang it. Hit the wrong button.
45-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out hitting people, it's hard to get them started again occasionally.
Oh, come on. Really?
Incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football.
Punch him in the stupid stomach if he jumps up and does that.
Coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football.
4th and 8, Bears got to go for it here.
Wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Here we go now. Boom,
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Nice diving catch from Mike Ditka.
It goes as a pick on the 23.
Wow, good catch.
Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down game. Doesn't matter the distance. It's time to get it done.
Ditka again gets it down to the 2-yard line.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Gallimore loses his footing but does get into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Bears get within 2. And Gallimore unable to get past number 55 and get into the end zone. It's too bad.
And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
7:01 to go. Vikings 17, Bears 15. They finally got themselves into the end zone. Still trail. Wow. Tommy Mason with his 3rd amazing spin move of the game.
Just past the 30-yard line.
Spin moves work, whereas mine never do.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
So it's taking my guys an hour and a half to complete a spin move. Probably why they never worked or anything. Whatever, I was out there covering the guy. Okay. Get in there, guys.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the outside.
Someone get through.
What you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make the aggressive defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space.
Of course, I couldn't do anything, but luckily, Fortunato was able to bring him down.
A couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that?
There's Bill George coming in, making a nice play. McElhaney only gets 1 yard on his first carry of the day.
Tell you what they're looking for and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast.
3rd and 8, big play, big play.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8.
And there's a nice sack by Ed Obradovich, who has 2.5 sacks on the day. Bears do have 5 sacks. The Vikings actually do not have a sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Calling now is Huber as he sends it away.
Morse with an amazing amount of blocking. Gets no return. Okay, Bears, come on. Why is Gallimore tight?
Getting ready to go as they take the field. They bring a receiver in motion right.
Gallimore getting a few yards. 81 now on 17 carries.
Even 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
All right, here we go.
Looking to throw.
No way.
Intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off near the 42. And they will set up shop in enemy territory.
Perfect ball skills from the Viking defense.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled to really see that defense? Has the scouting report changed or the short and pinch different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong course.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Here we go. No, check.
Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. And he'll go out of bounds after
Luckily,
further down inside.
Ferguson goes right out of bounds afterwards. Oh, no, not Ferguson. Donahue.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of
By going out of bounds, it does stop the clock.
Here we
become
go.
dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the
Great.
sticks.
Great block. There we go. Finally, someone on the Bears defense does something intelligent and jumps. Sargent's going to throw the ball to knock it down.
They couldn't get to the passer, so what do you have to do? Put your hands up in the passing lane, and it's got it away on a third down attempt.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks
It's
good.
going to go into the end zone for the touchback. Bears get another chance from the 20 now.
For a touchback. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And the interception.
Really wait,
for
4
Ingram
interceptions on
that
the day.
might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Saris finds a way to get 6 yards.
Could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk about football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Saris getting close, but not quite a first down.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in.
What
Who's
happened
this
there?
against?
It's the Vikings going off sides again.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football.
3:42 to go. Bears have a 34-yard line.
One eye on the football.
Here we go now.
That didn't
Green
happen.
39. Green 5.
First down, they'll drop to throw.
It's a nice completion out to Ditka, and he's going to run away from number 58 for the touchdown. Finally got the safety to bite in the underneath coverage, leaving one-on-one Ditka with a linebacker. Who, that did happen earlier, and the linebacker was able to knock it away. But this time, Dick was able to make the catch, and then, of course, run away from Red Falcons. Up by 4, no real reason to be up by 5. There's a little for the 6-point lead here.
So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2?
Leopard. Leopard. Now let's go.
Look to throw.
That was almost picked off.
Incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion.
Now
but
the
still,
Bears would need to
as a
play
former
defense and
DB,
hold on to this
when you can.
lead.
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what you're thinking. Well, if you have games, if you have.
That's true. You said that before. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him and keep it warm. A lot of times the punter goes to something that puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. You might need a massage from thanking the trainer right now for all the work he's getting.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Vikings pick up a first down on the first play to right cow. Not a great start for the Bears defense, but still time. Field goal does nothing. They do have to get 62 more yards.
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56.
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And there's a completion to Reichow again, but he gets out of bounds right away, saving some clock. They have all their timeouts, and they also have 3 minutes, so plenty of time. It's more about, can the Bears force them to fail to get a first down.
Let's go. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
There, please. Yes, sack, fumble, picked up. All of that ended up being a loss in total.
Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Brand's going to run for the first down. I kept telling the guy to go in. He just stood there and wait for Fran Tarkenton to come to him. So, love how the buttons do what they're supposed to.
And of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some
All right,
points
here we
on
go.
the
Look
board
at 56.
here.
Look at 56.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And there's Fran Tarkenton throwing it too high and out of bounds. Stops the clock.
Action is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to
Nickel out
attain,
there.
but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes into.
Let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final
Let's go.
last stand and win this football game. They'll try again with the arm here on second
And
down.
he's going to run again. Ugh, slide before I can hit him hard.
Pickup of 10.
Tarkenton picks up another. No, it's 3rd and inches. Okay.
Third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Inches never made
2 minutes to go. Bears lead by 38 yards.
We're back to see what happens after this. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it
Here we go.
over.
Blue landed. Blue landed.
Complete, of course. And out of bounds. Gains 12 yards. God.
That's what they need.
Man coverage.
First down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that he stops at every opportunity.
They'll look to throw. And down inside.
Tarkenton's up to 62 yards now running
15 more there, and they're on
football.
a roll. It's another first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
There's Tarkenton trying to take off running. Luckily, Fortunato was there to stop him this time.
In there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
There's Tarkenton again taking off. And it takes 3 Bears to bring Fran Tarkenton down to the ground. 3rd and 8.
Third down. You can almost feel Trubisky saying, let's get to the line and hurry up.
All right, here we go.
And the Vikings jump.
Got movement up.
That should cost them
And I think this is going to be
10
a
seconds, at least 5 yards, nevertheless.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in.
3rd and
Very
13
difficult
now.
for them to hear the snap count.
This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. Third and long. He'll look to throw.
It's complete. Down to the 5-yard line.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up the fourth down.
And knocked down. Great play by Rosie Taylor. 4th down, incompletion. The Vikings still have all their timeouts. But for now, the Bears get the ball. Look at the throw out there. Taylor knocks it down. Make sure I'm not fumbling balls for a reason.
A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again.
44 seconds to go. There's Caceres picking up a first down, and there's an injury. Oh, it's on the Vikings. I was going to say, if that's on the Bears, that gives the Vikings what they need to possibly have enough timeouts. But I think now, a couple more handoffs. This game is very close to over. And there's Caceres. Was he pushed out of bounds? No. Okay, good. Timeout from the Vikings, but that should do it. Should be able to kneel enough for the win here. I believe. Should be why is it not a kneel? Okay, there we go.
And it was the Jets coming away victorious there. If they hold on, it would be win number 10 for them on the year.
Let's go.
There's the kneel. There's the last timeout for the Vikings, and one more kneel. And your Bears are going to be in the playoffs, unless I did something wrong, but they are definitely eliminated the Vikings. There's no doubt about that. They definitely cannot be caught now by the Lions or Cardinals or Cowboys. So, yeah, they're in. They are in. The Rams can still, I think, get in front of them, maybe for the 5 seed, but they're definitely in as at least the 6 seed. Hopefully, if they win next week, they will definitely be the 5 seed. No reason to call another play. Bears win in a struggle against the Vikings, 21-17. But all you got to do is get in. We saw that last year. The Bears got into the playoffs. Well, actually, in 1960, the Bears went 16-0 and lost their first playoff game. Last year, they got in, I think, at 11-5 and won the whole thing. So now, this year at 10-5, they're just hoping to get in and see if they can make the same kind of run they did last year. Billy Wade's going to have to clean up his act, though. Stop throwing the interceptions. Billy Wade lucky to be a winner. Gallimore and Caceres ran the ball well, and the defense made plays when they had to. Bears won. They did score in each quarter, but just not touchdowns until the fourth. 21-17. Bears win. Vikings are done. So the Lions, I believe, have gone up to 8-7. The Lions and Vikings play next week. The Vikings really have nothing to play for. So you can expect the Lions to most likely win that one and be up to 9-7. So it's going to be the Lions who are going to try to sneak in there. But if the Rams win against the Browns later on the Tears 89 channel, then the Lions and Cardinals are also eliminated and will be down to 3 teams looking for 2 spots. As it is right now, everyone's still alive, but the Bears are in. 4 turnovers to 0 almost cost them. Tommy Mason with a lot of yards. They had 192 total on the ground. That was annoying. But the Bears do win the game. And thank you for joining. The Bears are in the playoffs. Check out the Tears 89 channel for a Browns-Rams game that should be exciting and very important to both conferences. And then the week will end possibly later tonight, maybe tomorrow or so, when the John M channel brings you the Oilers game against a semi-pro team. So easy win there, but you should see a lot of yards and maybe even a lot of interceptions. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good day.